So I have a 21-hour layover in Helsinki before I fly to Bangkok, Thailand. So I'm gonna find a nice spot to chill at, get some work done, and then maybe take a nap. Hopefully later in the day I get a chance to go out and check out Helsinki, see how it is for a little bit. We'll see. Stay tuned.
It's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die. Cause I got me for life.
Got me for life. Yeah.
I don't need a hand to hold. Even when the night is cold, I got that fire in my soul.
Sleeping in the airport is not comfortable at all. It's been a long morning, but about to go grab some food, see what we can find. It's still early, so we'll see if something's open. Yo, get me out of Helsinki. It is stupid expensive here. Come on, $9.90 for a sandwich? Basic ass sandwich. Basic ass sandwich. Not even nothing fancy. But I gotta eat, so let's eat. Perfect.
So 13 euros and 10 cents.
Okay. Yeah.
That's nice. The serving is so 13 euros and 10 cents.
Okay.
Do you need the receipt?
No, thank you.
Okay, and milk is right over here. After the coffee machine, and the bread will take about 2 minutes, and I will bring it.
Okay, thank you. Basic ass panini, $9. In Finland, basic ass coffee, expensive too. Do you realize what I could have got in Thailand with €9.50? Pad Thai, massage with the happy ending. I feel cheated for getting some bread and some salami. Some bread and some salami, bro. Come on. So it's the end of the year. I'm naturally reflecting on, you know, how 2016 has gone. Just in the airport, headed to Thailand. Pretty much a detox of everything that went on in 2016. Not that it went bad or anything, it's just, you know, sometimes you need a break, you need a reset, recharge, and so that way I could bring it in 2017. But it's been a hectic year, man. Everyone knows, you know, podium's been my life for the last year, and it's taken up a lot of time. It's been an amazing experience, so many growing pains, so many learning experiences. It's been crazy, but it's been awesome. It's been awesome. I mean, I never thought I'd be able to grow this much in business, but yeah, like I said, it's been a year of a lot of learning, self-discovery, you know, figuring out what makes me happy in life. And I really learned that, you know, I love to be on the road. I love to travel. I love to meet new people. I love new challenges. When things get boring for me, that's kind of when I start slacking, or I start wandering, and podium's been a challenge. It's been a huge challenge, of whether it's been handling different situations that come with business, shady people, people not supporting you. It's just been crazy. Speaking on that, it's crazy how much guys don't want to support podium, especially influencers within the community. I really don't understand why. We've reached out to a few of the influencers within the international football community, and for whatever reason they don't want to work with us. They don't even mention what we're doing. I mean, I'm not saying we're the only ones doing stuff out here, but we've put a lot of time, effort, and money into the international community, and to not get that support is kind of frustrating. But at the end of the day, we're moving. We're not going to worry about it too much, but we just want to see the football grow in the worldwide. And if there's people out there claiming that they want to see football grow and they see what we're doing and they're not acknowledging it, I mean, that's just kind of it's counterintuitive, really. I mean, you're saying you want football to grow, but when you see guys that are really out here putting their all into it and you're not supporting them, and you rather see yourself as competition, when we've extended our hand, we wanted to work with a lot of guys within the community, and they just don't do it. And then there's other guys, and then another part that's really frustrating is when you go and you help support other people or teams or film teams, or doing all this. We did all this on our dime, and when you reach back out a few months later and ask them to do one or two things for you, and they don't do that. That's been some of the learning things, and you figure that not everyone's out there supporting you, and even if you do support other people, you can't expect people to do the same in return. And it is what it is. It's a part of business. It's a part of not even just business, it's a part of life, of relationships. You can't expect people to do everything you want them to do when you want them to do it. So that's definitely been a learning experience. Another thing that's been a learning experience is this guys reaching out that are ill-intentioned, that they claim that they want to help, and then at the same time they have other alternative motives, and going behind your back doing shady stuff. We dealt with that. That was very interesting. I guess me and Will were just very naive to thinking that people actually really wanted to help out, and more or less they were more wanting to get more insight on our company and what we're doing in order to compete with us behind our backs, instead of just letting us know. So that was interesting. Let's see what else has been interesting in 2016. So if those of you that don't know, I ended up saying I was done with football, and then the last second I decided to join a team, and 2 games into that season I ended up tearing my knee. So I had no injuries within my 15-year career. I decided to stop football, and then I come back, and of course I have a terrible knee injury. I tore my ACL, LCL, and possibly my meniscus. They won't know until they go in and have surgery. And now this has been this has been 8 months ago, and I've been dealing with this. Dealing with organizations that are not on top of what they need to be on. I mean, if you're going to be bringing imports in, you should take care of them. There's no reason guys should be waiting 8 months to get surgery. I still haven't had surgery. I'm headed to Thailand. I have a torn ACL, LCL still, and it's been pretty frustrating dealing with poor organizations that are not ran well. But that's a whole nother topic. I don't want to go too much into that. Maybe I'll go into it later, depending on how this next month goes when I have surgery, when I come back. But that's been a growing pain in 2016. I now have nerve damage in my foot. I can't lift my foot, so it forces me to walk different right now. So hopefully I have recovery after surgery, but it could be something that could affect me the rest of my life. I really don't know, and that's been another growing pain for me, and realizing, but I don't know, I mean, I think it helped me realize that that there's more to life than football. I guess I didn't appreciate my leg. I didn't appreciate my health, but now I definitely do appreciate my health. I'm fortunate. I'm still fortunate. Yeah, I have to walk with a limp or whatever right now, currently. But if that's the worst thing that happened to me, there's people that are going through some serious things, and this is just another bump in the road for me. One of the few bumps in the road I've had in my life, to be honest. Been very fortunate in life, and definitely wouldn't take that for granted. I've just been very fortunate, but still trying to continue to grow. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going with this rant. Well, I'm reflecting on 2016. What else? So we got the knee injury. We got guys not wanting to help us. We got Podium. We launched pretty much 2 websites and a stats app. The recruiting website is going phenomenal, really phenomenal. I mean, we just been killing it. Really excited for 2017. We just partnered with the league. I'm not announcing that yet, but it's going to be a big deal for us. We're going to be doing 150 plus games on our core website, so you're going to be seeing stats for 150 plus games. So be on the lookout for that. We're continuing to grow, and man, we will have some big meetings coming up this next week with some other big websites that are getting millions of views and traffic, and that want to partner with us. So that's exciting news. We're really excited to see where that goes, and we'll know within the coming weeks if that's going to be something that's going to happen. But super excited for that. This is a lot of growth, a lot of continued movement, man. We just got to continue moving, continue growing. I mean, there's been a lot of ups and downs. We've been financially on the rocks, at some points, and then we were at our high when we first got our first initial investment, and then we had issues with our tech team, and that caused us to be in a financial situation. And then luckily we were able to dig ourselves out of that hole, because we were in a very deep hole, and we were able to dig ourselves out of that hole, and now we're back stable, back moving. Things are looking up for 2017. They really are. The websites, the partnerships. So we're just gonna continue grinding. I'm gonna chill for a little bit, not too much, because I know my business partners, Will, Sam, and Joe, and all those guys, are not gonna be too happy with me if I take complete 17 days off. But I'm gonna take a little time to myself for sure. But I'll definitely still be working. Definitely be working on the beach, probably sipping a pina colada. Why they announcing interrupting my speeches? But yeah, in Helsinki, it's expensive as hell here. I think I've mentioned that a couple times in this blog. But damn, Helsinki, what's up with that, man? No one can afford $10 sandwiches. But I'm excited to get to Thailand. It's my first solo trip, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna document the whole trip for you guys, so we'll see. But I'm gonna conclude it. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm not sure if this is gonna be an everyday thing, or I'm gonna start doing this all the time, but figure out why not document this trip. Worst case, I have it to look back on when I'm 67 years old. So, but go ahead and subscribe, like, comment if you have any questions or whatever. Anything you like to see specifically, let me know. But till next time, peace.